as they will send this one away.
Slasher's OP this year, nigga. I promise you, play shots and slashers ain't gonna be OP. But Slasher usually kind of consistent though. Are they really OP this year? No. Play shots weren't as OP as they was this year. No. Like nigga, they was too OP this year.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Yetur Gross-Matos. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 41 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull. And the ball is knocked out. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way.
Yeah, I know 2K, nigga. Let them no run, nigga. Then your whole team will quit once that niggas going to goddamn 14-0 run, then the game's over.
Think about it, Charles. This is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around.
But this nigga perfect. But this nigga never slides.
Not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's
he
not
never
Lamar
slides
Jackson,
with his
not
quarterback.
Michael Vick
Like,
back
this
in
nigga
the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
Nigga, the thing is, the Steelers DBs, they not even. I was looking at them, they not like they superstar and shit like that, but nigga, they not like super fast.
In this first quarter.
Yeah, nigga, speed. Like this nigga be having like fucking Kendall Fuller out there who's 90 speed and shit.
First and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Took the hit and still made the play.
I just stole the goddamn
running back. Runners, all right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. And it's 3rd and short.
Certainly good to take away his
Brandon Jacobs might do on speed, nigga, legit.
Find an open target. The coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Nigga, Aaron Jones is only 91 speed.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And now the Cardinals are going to use another timeout. And that's their second charge.
Nigga, I just put playmaker on, put the nigga on the curl route, no bullshit. I just sit there and boom, boom.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Yeah.
Here's Roethlisberger. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
I just had a nigga wide open, man. Oh.
Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it. Fourth down. Here's Roethlisberger.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
Incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on fourth down. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back.
That is holding the fuck out of me.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
56.
Second and long. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up third down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed,
Nigga, that's why I hate
you do
like
so. Send him deep. Try
you
to
don't
throw
got like
some air
fucking
under
two, at least
and
3
hope you
people
connect
playing with you, and that shit
downfield.
whack.
On that play, they were unsuccessful.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
56 to Mike. 56.
They'll set up a throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
Now it's Tate. And he's going to be out of bounds.
Yeah,
right
nigga, the Timberwolves won't Ben Simmons bad as
on the
fuck.
return for 13 yards. And this offense takes over in great
Like
shape.
Ben Simmons,
Right
they
at
won't,
the 50,
they want
first
Ben
and
Simmons,
10.
but they said, nigga, we ain't giving up D. Lowe to get Ben
As they
Simmons.
come up
Like,
here
damn.
first and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Roethlisberger. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown.
Nigga.
It'll be a pickup of 15.
No, I feel like you just got to get a scheme around Ben Simmons. You got to scheme around Ben Simmons, and I feel like y'all don't do
They didn't get
that.
all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's in his head now.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
Los Angeles. All right, now, white 80.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Nah, that's cap. It's Doc Rivers' job to get that confidence back
Second
going.
and right at a yard.
Gain of 9. Brings up.
How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
Oh, but it's in the player, too, though. The player got to care.
They respond better in the evenings, for some reason it builds up. For this guy, day game, and
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And the return will stop right around the 25.
oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Like, nigga, Curry get cooked up by, like, niggas who are actual
Ready to go with
superstars.
their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And Charles,
Yeah, Green gets cooked up, like, nigga, Curry gets cooked up by any fucking guy.
Yeah, more football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division
I like Curry offensively, nigga, but the way what's the white boy
game
name?
in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for
the
this
little
team, right? Because
Herder
right
nigga,
sitting,
whatever the fuck is
a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. But Charles, in the past, a lot of people call this
goddamn
offense
switching front and Curry, nigga, got there hitting this nigga with everything. Threes, fucking fadeaways, stop, pull up.
This young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
Back to throw now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. His throw incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Montez Sweat, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Well, I feel like if they smart, they will.
Fox as he sends us
value,
away.
you know.
On the return, it's Tate. So a 56-yard punt. They'll net 41 after the 15-yard return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, I say, you know, Simmons go to state. You give up Wise. Well, no, you don't need Wise, man. Give up Wiggins, and I don't know what else you'll give up.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And you know, there's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we... And they get to him with the pressure as Roethlisberger goes down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Roethlisberger escaping the pressure right. And Jones has it over the middle.
White Howard had a chance to be in there late last
year. To the 30-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Nigga, he should have been. He could have been.
So 1st and 10
now. A team who lacks energy,
my
nigga, and you just don't want, like, damn.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Yeah, I thought Harold would be great for us.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route,
nigga McGee, another nigga I would bring back too. I bring back Howard and goddamn McGee
for an easy completion and a 1st down. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw.
I just don't know what you're going to do at the
guard
position.
That's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back.
Spencer want to be a Lakers, so we'll see.
3rd and 2. Now Roethlisberger. It's caught. Jones. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play
like,
better.
nigga, I don't know how you get dehydrated just outside, though, nigga. Like, what the fuck?
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Well, damn, you must have been out there all goddamn day.
To throw again is Roethlisberger. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 18.
A gain of 13.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. They'll come out in the pistol. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ben to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Out of the end zone. It's 3rd down and goal from the 2-yard line.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
And his kick is indeed good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal. You did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes. You don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Stop.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As now we send you out to Orlando and back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action.
Do you want to put money on it?
A fairly short kick from the 14. What you want to do? And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
All right, we can just double down on that.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal
nigga, I'm looking. I've been watching the games, nigga, and like the last game, nigga, if these niggas are barely winning, it ain't like these niggas killing them.
Because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime
like if Chris Middleton, goddamn, don't go fucking 6 of fucking 25, and Holiday go fucking 6 of damn 50, nigga, this series is a whole lot different right now.
Pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
No, Giannis played a lot, but Giannis dominated.
I think the best offenses love to give the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to
5 and 6 on the road in the playoffs. I mean, that ain't the best, but it ain't the worst.
If you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands,
unless they just want to, juice Giannis up and goddamn want to make him better than LeBron.
Losing 3 there. Second down. They'll look to throw again. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Montez Sweat in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
Backs.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Anthony Brown right there to knock it away.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes,
why don't you be the 5th man to go down there and snag that motherfucker?
And you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Yeah, the opposite team, if y'all niggas can't get rebounds.
But a long way to go on 3rd down. Rolling to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
The games when niggas are talking about that
drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Von Miller, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
A gain of 16 on the play.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. It's caught left side by John Brown. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Final minute now in the third quarter.
First down.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Letting one go deep for the end zone.
Oh, my God. Come on, man.
Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell.
It's a fucking
second down.
At the 25-yard line.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
You want to make sure you
give credit
get it.
to both defenses because they've been able to keep the points down. And despite that incompletion, I like the way he's playing. He's putting up decent numbers. What he has to do, find a way to make that sound read and hit that one home run.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Deshaun Hand forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the fourth quarter. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Now Roethlisberger. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Cardinals take over.
A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
He's going to try and go deep again. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws.
Moments like that don't make you good.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The pass to Brown as he holds it in. That catch good for only a couple.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now the second down throw on target. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Los Angeles.
Here's Roethlisberger. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard.
The 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Oh, this nigga Parsons got 4 sacks on my ass.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. A dump underneath to Jones. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Complete to
It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And this one's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 33. A very solid gain of 27. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And this is caught at the 8. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
1st and goal.
2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Now it's Roethlisberger. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Bitch.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. They go play action now. Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Roethlisberger. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you...
And got his man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 36 yards on the play. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Yo,
he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
We can't catch that.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by the rookie Kyle Duggar. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
By the Rams.
Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
15. First down, Rams.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off near the 42. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Straight to it, boy. That nigga Von Miller and
This ball
Parsons
game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats. Don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And his throw here's incomplete. Tony Pollard out of the backfield, the intended target. And it's 3rd and 4.
3rd down and 4.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off near the 26. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Roethlisberger to throw. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10.
They got through the ball straight to this nigga, bro. Oh, man. Nigga got bad.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Here's Roethlisberger. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the